A young girl stands at the edge of a rooftop, her dark hair clinging to her tear-streaked face. Her body trembles as she stares blankly at the city below, the endless stream of cars moving like cold, distant lights. Her lips quiver as she whispers through her sobs, "Dad, I'm sorry." Tears fall harder, her shoulders shaking, her voice breaking as if these words were her final farewell. Moments later, the screen shifts. Only her empty shoes remain at the edge of the building. The scene cuts to breaking news reports. Recently, a middle school girl was driven to an extreme decision by the terrible acts of her classmates, causing public outrage. Images flash across the screen. Her tearful face, the collar of a dog chained around her neck as mocking laughter echoes in the background. Another clip shows her being forced to swallow cigarette butts, her body humiliated and marked while others jeered at her pain. The truth of these shocking acts has now been revealed, sending the nation into disbelief. Then the camera switches to her father. Standing in front of countless microphones, Lee Myung-jun, the vice chairman of the Hyundai Group, appears before the press. The weight of grief sits heavy in his eyes. Yet his words fall like stone. "I will forgive the students who bullied my daughter. I will forgive them." The press freezes, stunned into silence. After a moment, he continues, "Of course, the fact that my daughter made such a tragic choice breaks me as a father. But because the perpetrators are still very young, I believe it is right to show compassion as someone senior in society. Your Honor, I ask that you be lenient." A murmur swells into outrage. Reporters cry out from every direction. "Vice Chairman Lee, was this agreed upon with your family? Isn't this far too lenient considering the severity of their actions?" Another voice rises. "Do you truly believe this is what your daughter would have wanted?" The entire room bursts into chaos. The nation is furious. How can you defend them? Yet the vice chairman simply lowers his gaze, offers no more words, and steps down from the podium. Online, the backlash explodes. A live stream banner reads, "Vice Chairman Lee's official press conference." Comments pour in by the thousands. "The daughter is so pitiful. Is that really a father?" "As a mother with a child, I can't even imagine this." Some whisper, "She wasn't even his real daughter. I'm sure of it." The screen goes white as more comments scroll past. People just say whatever they want. Alone in his grand office, Vice Chairman Lee sits before a massive glass wall. A bottle of wine rests by his side. His face is expressionless, yet his eyes betray a storm inside. He mutters, "They say she wasn't my daughter, or that she was disowned, but they can't even begin to fathom." His hand suddenly closes around the bottle. With a sharp crack, glass shatters in his grip. Wine spills across the floor, mingling with fragments digging into his palm. He doesn't flinch. His voice trembles as he whispers, "The sorrow I feel, it's beyond words. Being lenient wasn't forgiveness. It's because I had no intention of punishing them with juvenile law. I didn't want such weak justice for them." His body shakes, tears finally falling. "Hygiene, my poor daughter. You always carried your burdens alone. You thought of others first, even when you were breaking inside. If only I had taught you to be selfish. If only I had noticed sooner." Flashbacks cut in. Her smile, her selflessness, her final moments at the rooftop. The vice chairman clutches his face. "This worthless father can only promise you one thing. Those who made you suffer, they will pay." The office door creaks open. His secretary steps inside, leading a girl with dark hair and an unreadable smile. "Vice Chairman, I've brought the child you mentioned." Lee's eyes lift. "Karma," he says. "Have you adjusted to life here in South Korea?" The girl's lips curl into a small, almost playful grin. "How could I not, stepfather? Thanks to your care, I'm living quite well." Her voice is light, yet there is something chilling behind it. The vice chairman leans forward, his eyes sharp. "Good. Then it's time to begin. Prepare to attend school." The secretary stumbles over his words. "Vice chairman, this isn't right. Someone like her attending school? There will be problems." But Lee Myung cuts him off, his tone icy. "Why not? Isn't this a democratic country? No matter what, I will make sure this child attends." He turns toward Karma. "It will take about a year of preparation. During that time, you should get used to this place. Perhaps make some friends." His lips twist into a smile, or rather, playthings. Karma's eyes gleam red, her grin widening. "You could have just said so from the start." Behind her shoulders, shadows twist like black wings. The setting shifts. Late May. A high school sports field buzzes with laughter. A blonde girl with a roller clipped into her bangs sneers at a quiet, bespectacled student. Our little Ji-hoon, you must eat the snack your big sister gives you. She forces a cup into the girl's hands. Inside, expired milk crawling with dead flies, strands of hair floating on the surface. The victim gags. This isn't right. It's expired. The blonde scoffs. Expired? Don't you know how cheese is made? This isn't expired. It's aged. Premium. You should be grateful. Her friends laugh cruelly as she twirls scissors in her hand, threatening. Will you only understand if I cut you up? The terrified girl trembles. Okay, I'll drink it. I'll do it. She lifts the cup to her lips, tears streaming down her face as her tormentors howl with laughter. Whispers spread among other students. That's Song Jung Jing, the girl tied to the vice chairman's case. A profile flashes across the screen. Song Jung Jing, 15 years old, connected to the notorious school violence incident. Inside the classroom, chatter grows. Is it true? She was never punished? I thought she was acting like this because she had a powerful brother. Don't get involved with her. It's dangerous. The cruel laughter rises again until the classroom door bursts open. A sharp voice cuts through the chaos. Sit down, all of you. The teacher strides in, eyes blazing. I could hear your noise from the office. Do you think I wouldn't notice? The bullies freeze, hastily hiding the evidence. The victim sobs silently while her tormentor hisses, If you act up in front of the teacher, I'll spread your photos everywhere. The teacher clears her throat. Today we have a new transfer student. Since she is a defector, you should all take good care of her. All eyes turn toward the door. Karma steps in, dressed neatly in her new uniform. She raises her hand with an innocent smile. Hello, everyone. I'm Yoon Karma from North Korea. Please take care of me. The classroom buzzes with excitement and curiosity. Elsewhere, the vice chairman sits once again with his aide. The secretary pleads, Vice chairman, it's not too late to reconsider. Sending her back to detention was already discussed. If you take her in as a daughter, problems will arise. But Lee Myung's eyes sharpen, his voice like steel. A daughter? In your eyes? Does it look like I adopted a daughter? No. I brought in a hunting dog. The screen fades into flashes of Karma's past. At 13, she defected alone, her body altered by brutal experiments. Doctors noted damage to her frontal lobe, diagnosing her as a psychopath, unable to feel pain or shame. Her record was chilling. Countless violent incidents, extreme aggression, unmatched strength. Even inside detention, she overwhelmed guards and inmates alike. With no legal way to punish her fully due to her age, she was released under supervision, only to be taken in by the vice chairman himself. And now, back in the classroom, Karma's eyes glow red. Her smile is sharp, almost delighted, as her gaze fixes on Song Jung Jing and her gang. The predators of yesterday are about to meet a new predator today. A noisy classroom of boys. Hey, hey, now's not the time for phone games, you idiot. Did you hear? A transfer student showed up in the girls' class. Heads snap up. A transfer? Is she pretty? Yeah, they say she's really pretty. Desks scrape as the boys rush out into the hall. Which class? Class 6. Don't push me, move over. They press against the glass windows, peeking into the girls' classroom. Inside, Karma is surrounded by curious classmates. Who is it? Is it the one on the left? A boy whispers. Another's eyes widen. Wow, she's gorgeous. Pulling off short hair like that isn't easy. They say girls from the south, guys from the north, huh? Guess it's true. The teacher's voice cuts sharp. You boys, what are you doing out here? Back to class. Groans follow, but they scatter. Back inside, the spotlight stays on Karma. Karma, your North Korean accent didn't show at all during your introduction, one girl marvels. Yeah, the de facto kids I saw online had noticeable accents. Did you practice? Karma nods easily. I practiced hard while watching K-dramas. The girls laugh. No wonder. Karma, can you speak in North Korean for us once? Karma tilts her head, then smiles. Hello, classmates of South Korea. I'm Yoon Karma from North Korea. Giggles ripple through the room. So cute. She's hilarious. Karma, you must have been popular back there too, right? Next to her sits the bespectacled girl who had been tormented before. Her thoughts spiral. It's so noisy next to me now. But maybe, just maybe, I can blend in today. If only I could laugh like that. If only I were as pretty and popular as her. Suddenly, the air shifts. The blonde with the roller in her bangs strides in with her clique. Laughter dies instantly. What are you all talking about that's so funny? Let me laugh too. Her presence smothers the room. She fixes her gaze on Karma. Hi, Karma. Welcome to South Korea. You really are good looking, almost like a delicate pretty boy. She drags a chair forward, sitting directly in front of her. I want to be close friends with you. Why don't you join our group? Karma stares back, calm and readable. Yeah, it'll be fun. Beside her, the bespectacled girl stiffens. Oh no, she's being approached by them. Of all people, why Song Eunjin? Her stomach knots. Karma's eyes darken. The narration cuts. Song Eunjin, first daughter of the president of Nonggun Trading Company. This child is Karma's first target. A memory surfaces, the secretary presenting slides in the vice chairman's office. Regarding Song Eunjin's actions, among her many victims, she frequently targeted Miss Hyena the most. According to diaries, she repeatedly kicked her. She conceived much of the bullying, even if her role seemed less visible. Currently enrolled at Anru High School, the only one among 4 possible choices located in Seoul, admission was arranged to place Karma directly in her class. The secretary frowns as Karma smirks. So if she approaches me, I should cover her in bruises, right? No, the secretary protests. But the vice chairman's voice cuts in. Karma, if she approaches you, your answer must be, sure, let's be friends. Back in the classroom, Karma finally speaks. Sure, let's be friends. Song Eunjin grins. Good decision, Karma. You'll fit in well with us. Her clique erupts in laughter. See? She's adorable. By the way, have you introduced yourself to Ji Young, the girl next to you? Karma glances at her desk partner. We exchanged a few words. Perfect. Then let's play a game to help you get closer. With a snap of her fingers, her gang swarms Ji Young. A black trash bag is shoved over her head. Karma frowns. What are you doing? Song Eunjin chuckles. A volunteer activity. Ji Young has poor vision, you see. She bumped into my desk once and almost scratched my precious phone. So, to keep her safe, we're training her. Even blindfolded, she should learn to walk without hitting things. Every time she bumps, she gets a tap. Ji Young is shoved forward, stumbling blindly. She crashes into a desk and falls hard. Laughter erupts. A phone camera records as tears slip from beneath the bag. Hilarious. At lunch, we'll toss her into the boys' room too. Great training, isn't it? Karma's eyes flash red. Her voice cuts sharp. Enough. What are you doing to your powerless friend? Even a child knows not to torment others. Let go of her. Apologize to Ji Young, now. The classroom freezes. Shock fills the students' faces. No one dares speak out against Song Eun-jin, yet this transfer student just did. The blonde glares, mask slipping. She snarls. Are you serious? Do you even know who I am? I'm the queen here. Either fit in or get out, or do you want to fight? Karma folds her arms. If you keep this up, I'll call the teacher. Laughter erupts from the bullies. The teacher? What is this, North Korea? You think that'll save you? Song Eun-jin's knee slams forward, striking Karma's stomach. The impact echoes through the class. Karma barely flinches. Her thoughts drift back to the training hall. Why shouldn't I hit first, stepfather? Does it matter? Since I'll destroy them anyway? She pummels a sandbag with her gloves. The vice chairman's voice answers coldly. It matters. The plan requires you to play innocent. Song Eun-jin must look like the aggressor. Only then will the world believe you are the victim. Patience, karma. Take the first blow. After that, do as you please. Her lips curved into a sinister smile back then. But what if I can't stand it? What if I want to hit them immediately? Then give yourself one allowance. Just one hit in front of everyone. The memory fades. Back in the classroom, Karma straightens slowly from the strike. Her smile spreads, eyes glowing red. You hit me. Right here. Now it begins. Karma's voice echoes in the tense classroom. You hit me right here. The bully laughs harshly. What are you saying? But before anything else can happen, the gym teacher storms in. Class 6, change into your gym clothes quickly. Teacher Minjong's training schedule changed, so the timetable's different too. Hurry up and get ready. The entire class is thrown off. What the hell? Seriously, today of all days? Someone mutters. Another groans. The performance test is today? Why is everything so poorly planned? Karma's eyes drift into memory. Her stepfather's voice rings coldly in her mind. Karma, you must hold back for at least a week. The key is to make you look like a victim. If you ruin the plan because of your impulses, I will not forgive you. It shouldn't be hard for you, since pain doesn't affect you the way it does others. Her lips tighten. But I do feel something, stepfather. I feel angry. Back in the classroom, the bully smirks at her. I'll see you at the next break. This Annie is going to spoil you completely. Her eyes glint with twisted delight. Karma only stares back, her expression calm but deadly serious. The scene shifts outside. A cigarette burns, held delicately between chopsticks. It's the bully, lounging smugly. Beneath her, Jiun crouches, forced to serve as a human seat. Smoke swirls around her, and her quiet sobs mix with shallow breaths. The bully exhales a cloud. You must have felt bad about being kicked earlier, right? I'm sorry, so I'm letting you have a free smoke to make up for it. Let's call it even, yeah? Jian chokes on the acrid air, coughing as the gang laughs. Relax, it's just a little. Don't act so weak. Another girl joins in mockery, dragging on her own cigarette. We owe you this, Jian. See, we're generous. Suddenly, footsteps echo. The gang panics. Someone's coming! Put them out, quick! But it's too late. The figure who appears is none other than the class president. The gang freezes. The bully forces a laugh. What the? You scared me, class president. Moon Yejin stands before them, her glare cold. Cut it out. I mean the cigarettes. Jiyeon gasps from beneath her weight. Class president? The bully smirks. What's this? Are you using your authority as president to lecture us again? Moon Yejin doesn't flinch. Be a little more considerate. It hasn't even been a year since we drove a kid to her death, and you're still pulling this nonsense. A chilling silence falls. A profile flashes. Moon Yejin, 16, her own record tied to the infamous case. Another perpetrator, hiding behind the mask of responsibility. The gang shifts uneasily. One mutters, if anyone spreads rumors, I'll cut out there. Shut up. Moon Yejin's voice slices through the air. Her glare sharpens. Do you want me to cut out your tongue instead? The girl stammers, no, I'm sorry. Moon Yejin exhales a stream of smoke. We're in high school now. Don't you want to go to college, or are you planning to stay brainless forever? This world isn't just filled with fools you can take advantage of. So stop dragging me into your mess. The bully scowls. She's lecturing me again, acting all high and mighty in front of others, but behind closed doors, she was always worse than me. Flashbacks show Moon Yejin forcing a cigarette into another student's mouth, her eyes cold. Back in the present, Moon Yejin leans down toward Ji-yeon. Life is painful, isn't it? If you cause trouble with the school violence committee, if you make my school life difficult, I'll end you. Her foot presses cruelly into Ji-yeon's hand. Tears spill. Please, I swear I won't cause trouble. Only then does Moon Yejin step back. She replaces her glasses, her voice sharp. It's your turn for the performance test. Let's go. The gang stares after her, shaken. The bully mutters a curse under her breath, flipping her middle finger when Yejin's back is turned. But the class president's words linger. Beat her up a bit. That transfer girl annoys me. The scene cuts to the gym. Karma stands before the teacher. You don't have gym clothes since you just transferred, right? You should have borrowed some from another class. It's okay, teacher. I can do it in my uniform. The teacher nods reluctantly. Fine, I'll grade you anyway. Whispers ripple among the students. She's really doing it in her uniform? She looks so delicate. Can she even kick? From the stands, the bully sneers. Why don't you just kiss her already? Laughter follows. But inside, her thoughts twist. Perfect. She's exactly the kind of toy I want. No connections, skinny, weak, easy to control. Karma steps forward. The ball waits at her feet. She exhales slowly, then strikes. The sound is like a cannon. The ball rockets into the net before the keeper even reacts. The crowd gasps. Did you hear that? It sounded like a boy kicked it. One after another, Karma sends balls soaring into the goal, each faster, sharper, stronger. The teacher's eyes widen. The keeper trembles, unable to keep up. Even the bully stares, stunned. The final ball ricochets off the post, straight into the bully's face. She stumbles back, clutching her cheek. Gasps fill the field. Karma's gaze flickers briefly toward her, unreadable. Fury twists in the bully's expression. She aimed at me. That arrogant brat. She's dead after class. Later in the classroom, the bully storms in. Hey, spy. You aimed the ball at me, didn't you? You think showing off your strength makes me scared? You're nothing. You're just a defector with no place here. She jabs a finger toward Karma. Kick me like you did in gym. Karma tilts her head. I can't do that. What? Her lips curl into a sweet smile. Because your head isn't on the ground yet. How could I kick it like a ball? The classroom goes silent. The bully trembles. Karma continues softly. You must be really scared, always talking about your brother, acting cool. It's actually kind of cute. Shut up. The bully swings her hand, but in the blink of an eye, Karma's strike lands. The bully crashes to the floor, gasping, her gang frozen in shock. Kisak, blood spills from her lip as she struggles to rise. The class president narrows her eyes, clearly displeased. The gang stammers in panic. She's insane. What do we do? Karma steps forward, her smile widening. What can I say? It's just my nature. The bully stumbles, trying to stand, but collapses again. Karma's voice lingers, almost playful. So from now on, I'll do things my way. Now the ball is finally on the ground. She raises her leg. The room holds its breath.